the alcohol. It's like a flambe, but worse.
Oh yeah, isn't it like if you burn alcohol, it just instantly catches fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing the ordinary sausage episode where like I think it's like he put like an entire
Yeah, he
put
just
whiskey into a sausage casing and the entire thing caught fire.
yes, he
This
just
is
had he just made a tequila sausage and the whole thing burst into flames as soon as it got
and
hot.
I'm being reminded of that famous SpongeBob deleted scene from Just One Bite where Squidward tries to sneak into the Krusty Krab, but
What?
their security system is like actually gas, like this
What just
water
happened?
this gasoline they
The
jump
Molotov
on.
cocktail just blew up.
Yeah. Like that one deleted SpongeBob scene where like Squidward tries to sneak into the Krusty Krab, but then the security involves like putting gasoline on the floor and then causing a massive explosion.
Yeah, it's just like the freaking bucket of water over his doorway gag, but it was actually a bucket of gas, and then a lighter just fell out of the sky.
Yeah, and I think that episode aired like very close to 9/11, so it was quickly cut from reruns.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, talking about all the controversial topics this session, huh?
I mean, we're literally playing a game where there's explosives in Santa's workshop, so
and also a lot of dead bodies.
yeah.
I keep seeing this
not much,
picture of
like-
the cat thing quick glimpses, and I keep thinking that it's the Clockman.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. We're on the subject of other stuff that got famous lost media topics. It does look like the friggin' Clockman short.
Yeah, like it just looks like the Clockman when you glance at it quickly.
I always like when when the famous found lost media topic's actually kind of cute and wholesome, and that was me with the Clockman short.
The
Yeah,
Clockman show is really
the-
cute.
It had this very
The lost media people are make everything seem really scary and eerie.
the short. You remember they made it very scary. It was actually cute. It had this like cute storybook kind of art style,
Yeah.
and
In defense
was
of the
just
guy
kinda-
who like first brought it up, he was having a fever dream.
yeah, really, the story was just a kind of simple morality tale with a cute like art style, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's like girl loses her new gloves, asks for a new pair, and it's like I'll make you a new pair, but you gotta tell your mom what happened. And then she didn't, and then the Clockman came in and was like, I told you to tell your mom, you stupid shit.
I remember my first real exposure to, I guess, the lost media community was being like 14 years old or 14-ish years old in like 2012, and being subscribed to like Rebel Taxi way back in the day, around the time he was trying to search for that rude removal episode of Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, my first exposure was randomly getting recommended that big Blame It on George 40 Pieces of Lost Media video.
Yeah, there's that. I mean, it was like years before I discovered it, and years before this is 2012. This is years before like the Blame It on Georges and the L Supersonic keys, before it really became a more common nerd topic.
Like, I really want to watch that old Blame It on George video and just see how many things from that video have actually been found since then.
I remember just really digging into Blame It on George's Lost Media Iceberg video.
Oh yeah, it's so surreal how a lot of it was probably found. A lot of the lost media things from back in the day are technically found now.
A lot of for basically 2022 and 2023, from what I've heard, the lost media community's been really kicking it with finding stuff.
Yeah.
Crinkly.
Crinkly coin purse.
Oh, crinkly.
We mentioned the Shrek animation earlier in this series.
Shrek animation, they found the Super Y pilot.
I remember one of my favorite pieces of found media. It was actually kind of so you guys probably remember if you watched those, the one bumper with Dora the Explorer and George Lopez.
Oh yeah,
Believe it or not, believe it or not, that was actually kind of a piece of lost media that I randomly remembered like a few months before that became a big topic. Like, I think one day I was watching these videos and I was trying to think if I had any personal pieces of lost media in my head. And I remembered, like, whenever I was a kid and I stayed homesick from school because I was, like, nauseous as fuck, I didn't want to watch any TV that could make me think of vomiting. So, like, I didn't put on anything on, like, Cartoon Network. And because it was midday and I was home from school, Nick Jr. was on. So I was like, fuck it, put this on because it won't make me think of vomit. And I remember just one day just sitting there and that Dora George Lopez promo comes on. And I remember thinking it was the weirdest fever dream, as I had a fever. But the thing thing is, I didn't watch Nick at Night, so I didn't identify him as George Lopez, just some random live action guy that I didn't know who
Oh
he
yeah.
was. So like, whenever
Mr.
I was trying to
Electric.
remember what it was, I was like, I know it was Dora and some live action guy. I just don't know what live action guy. Maybe some celebrity, maybe some. And then the like El Supersonic Q video drops and it's George Lopez, and I'm like, oh, that's who it was.
It's Mr. Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, clearly, I didn't watch a lot of live action as a kid, so that might be why.
It's George
And I-
Lopez.
I don't
George
know.
Lopez.
I
Boogie, woogie,
but
woogie.
And
I saw
whenever
that movie.
whenever I was a kid, I'd watch Nickelodeon. It flipped over to Nick at Night and went, "Oh, good, boring shit's on." Changing the channel. It's on. Changing the channel. Oh boy, Home Improvement rerun number 45.
Oh boy, they restarted airing Full House again.
Yeah, Home Improvement, Full House. Like I'd be like a kid, and I'm like these old, boring-looking sitcoms, basically.
I did used to watch the shit out of Full House, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I knew some kids at school who were really into Full House. I know my mom really doesn't like Bob Saget, though.
Oh.
Like, my mom really didn't like Full House. It had the hot take that it wasn't funny. Then again, she also didn't like Alf.
Scampy Longnose.
Yeah. Like, for me, it was... for me, Nick at Night felt like the boring stuff. We were more of an Adult Swim family. Like, my older
Adult
brother
Swim
watched...
actually would do shit.
Like, my older brother watched the shit out of Adult Swim, and me, who was a bit too young to be watching it, would sometimes watch it with him. I remember in like 5th grade, me and my brother would just be like chilling on the couch at 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. on school nights, just watching King of the Hill.
Bling, 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 bling.
Yeah. Like, cause King of the Hill was very tame, and my mom didn't mind me watching that.
Oh yeah.
Like I wasn't banned from that many shows as a kid, except for like Family Guy and South Park, stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure I caught a lot of Family Guy airings on Adult Swim, but I had a very little understanding of what was happening.
Yeah, like, to be fair, like, I remember as a kid I would catch Family Guy a couple times because my brother had the first 3 seasons on DVD. He was one of those people who bought those up. And, I mean, I'd repeat joke, because I had bad echolele as a kid, and the reason I got banned from it is I repeated this joke from an episode from season 2. It was, the one where Lois becomes, like, a stewardess, and, there's this one line where Peter's, at the bar, I guess, talking to his friends, and says, "I got a job for you, Lois. Right here," and he points to his penis. I'd repeat that joke to my mom, and I got banned.
Wow.
I didn't know what it meant because I was like 5. I was like 6.
Look at how cool this gun is.
I didn't know what the hell it meant. 'Cause, like, I remember even at that age, I'd be hearing like sex jokes and gay. Yeah. And even at that age, I'd hear like gay jokes and sex jokes and not know what those words meant.
Oh yeah.
Actually, where's my?
What's this done? Wait, this looks like a Splatoon. This looks like a Splatoon weapon.
In my trunk of shit.
Imagine just that in Splatoon.
I feel like well, I mean, well, I think there's like a new update happening shortly.
Yeah. Nintendo added to Splatoon 3.
That'd be funny.
It just like knife to meet you as you splat your opponents.
Yeah, like it's like Splatoon's turns to T for teen.
Wow.
But yeah, like I remember I'd hear gay jokes and sex jokes, and then before I even knew what like gay or sex meant.
Oh yeah.
More letters.
Yeah.
My parents said I was good, so I could write to you for new stuff. I just want the new Super Turbo Jet Racer car with all the extras. I also want chocolates and the iPad 8 Dewey Water Patch.
Wow.
Gotta love those fake names to avoid copyright. Timmy Slugbottom? Slaybottom?
Slaybottom. I was good this year, so I want a pony and a bike and a new clarinet too.
Wait, imagine Santa getting like a letter from some weeb incel, and it's like, "I just want a Hatsune Miku body pillow."
Dear Santa, I just want a boyfriend-free girl for Christmas. Signed, Christian.
Well, you are definitely on the naughty list, given what you did last year. You are on the you're dead to me list with that one.
Yeah, the permanent plaque.
Yeah, from the Powerpuff Girls special, permanent
Bum,
naughty.
bum, bum.
Yeah, like no way Chris channeled the nice list after. You're on death row list with what you did last year.
Hello, Mr. Santa. I don't want any more stupid books again. You must give me the new Ultra Mega Water Blaster Assault Cannon, and I want the big XX5 one. So it will be bigger than Kenny's one. I'm gonna fill it with acid from my daddy's shop and spray down old Mrs. Crouch's car. That teach her for calling the cops again. Now hurry up, Stephen Creeley.
Just spray your neighbor's cars with fucking acid.
Like what?
I'm
Lisa,
expecting
How
one of
does your dad have acid?
I'm expecting one of these kids to ask for like mace or something.
Uh-oh.
Dear Santa, I would like a restraining order against my neighbors.
Yeah, dear Santa. Yeah, let's see here. What if it's like, dear Santa, all I want is this e-girls Discord info.
Dear Santa, all I would want is a nice AI program so I can make my own. Figure it out. Based on what we just said, because I'm not getting the video flag.
Yeah, just like. Yeah, dear Santa, I'm so unimaginative. I don't even want to use AI, or I'm not unimaginative. I can't even think of anything with AI art.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, we're actually making some really good progress.
Oh,
Oh
God, I got a
yeah,
terrible one.
I can't find any more blood.
Dear Santa, all I want is AI hands. Or AI hands.
Oh, I forgot about that room.
Shorty Tickler.
Tickler?
Shorty. That
I
sounds
don't
like a
get that
deviant.
name.
That sounds like the username of a DeviantArt user who's very into the latter part of that name.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Oh, I
there's all
forgot
the
about-
blood.
Forgot about the other rest of the bodies in here.
Yeah, we haven't even organized everything yet either.
Jeez. As you can tell, we're just veering off topic a lot in this game because there's only so much you could talk about with this one.
Let's burn all the little hats. Apparently.
To be fair though, I kind of picked this one because it's a good, like, podcasty kind of game.
Yeah, so I've just been podcasting about like
Burn the gun.
video production.
Yeah, burned again, where it gets the Second Amendment here.
Yeah. Oh God. I guess I could also talk about. I wanted to talk about some, I guess,
Oh.
Christmassy related stuff, given the game
Yeah.
and the irony of using this background here. So, there's one example of something funny that's Christmassy. So there's this one picture of me from when I think I was like 2 or some shit, where it's me and my 2 older siblings seeing Santa, and I actually have like vague memories of this happening. I guess, like, I have a weird flash memory of it for some reason, where basically in the picture, you will notice I am crying and wearing a fucking Blue's Clues shirt, first off. I'm crying and wearing a Blue's Clues shirt, but I actually remember this being taken. First off, I remember one of my earliest memories was really loving that fucking shirt.
Uh-huh.
And so I probably have more memories of trying to wear it. But I also have this other memory of Santa giving us these, like, I guess, green candy canes. And I was so afraid, and I just remember being so afraid to touch it because my 2-year-old dumb mind thought it was like a sharp knife trying to stab me or some shit. So I just cry. I just, like, cry.
Oh.
I don't know why I remember this, or it's not even really a traumatic moment or anything.
I was gonna joke that I was gonna joke the picture was that you're sad that you couldn't solve Blue's Clues.
I was sad I couldn't solve Blue's Clues. Like, yeah. Like, God. I swear. Oh, God. I'm sorry, I thought the game froze on my end for a second.
Yeah.
I know there was like a few pictures of me literally crying because, I don't know, I guess my family went to a Christmas party and there was like Santa and Mrs. Claus there you could like sit with and take pictures. I don't know if it's because I was afraid of Santa or if I was just really overwhelmed by all the loud noise, but I was like crying and plugging my ears.
Yeah, it sounds like a
maybe you
sensory
were
overload thing.
Yeah, sensory overload. We're all on the spectrum for reference in this video.
Yeah.
We're all...
I definitely feel like I was crying too. Like, I don't even know if I was really scared of Santa per se. I just think it was the noise.